And good evening. We welcome you to Minor League Baseball, the show from the AA Texas League. It's our first game of our 4-game set between the visiting Frisco RuffRiders and the Midland Rockhounds. Reese will continue by Wednesday night. We round out the 4-game series, the Frisco RuffRiders, and then we conclude the season with the 4-game series with Corpus Christi Hooks. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, you can follow the Rockhounds in the 2019 season, and you can download that on any smartphone. Don't forget, on March 1st, we begin the new season with the visiting Springfield Cardinals beginning March 1st, 2019. First pitch at 7:05. And here is tonight's starting lineups, beginning with the Frisco RuffRiders. And then here's the starting lineups for the Midland Rockhounds. There's your starting lineups, and let's get off to the ball game. 4-game set with the Frisco RuffRiders and Midland Rockhounds.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Frisco RuffRiders and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Your wayside in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Digging in, Sergio Urban. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, Sergio Urban.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. McNeil is right there, 1 down. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach. Not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Standing in now, Jason Hatton. 0-1 the count. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Popped him up. Kirkland in foul ground, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Sylvester Van Buren, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy's a real good two-seam fastball, and you'll know if it's good because he'll have good run and sinking action to his arm side. He'll throw it to all 4 quadrants of the plate, and he needs that pitch to be effective in this game here today.
Now batting, Broderick Doyne. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Broderick Doyne.
First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Lopez is there, and he has it for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Striding into the box, Tom Shim. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting third, the shortstop, Doug Ramirez.
Stepping into the box, Doug Ramirez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Shim stands at first with 1 out. Lifted in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Lopez. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth,
Digging in, Steven Rosales, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jeff Lopez.
center fielder, Jeff Lopez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
3-0 now. No one out with a runner at second. And that's finally over for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking even.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now the payoff pitch home. Soft liner towards short. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Time for a look and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Coming to the plate now, Rob Spears. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Shim will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting 7, shortstop, Ty Banner.
Stepping up to the plate, Ty Spanos. First pitch on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Lopez at second with 2 down. Slider whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Edmund Stewart. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2 steps lead off first base today.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody can bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
Man, that one was almost out of here. Oh, Rockhounds.
Into the box now, Lewis McNeil. Pulled toward right center field. Lopez is in pursuit. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So striding in, Rick Kirkland. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is line to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late inning.
In now, Jared Quintana, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 2 full. The Rockhounds lead it 1-0. Striding in, Ken McClure. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And that's dead center for strike 1. Wind-up and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch-out, 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ball 1.
That pitch is out.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Rounded down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Sergio Urban.
Digging in to try it again, Sergio Urban. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Urban is off at first with 2 away. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. Still 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Settling in now, Tom Shim. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Tom Shim.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's down to third. To his left, Spears. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Doug Ramirez.
Ready now, Doug Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Patton. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third
Digging in, Steven Rosales. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lopez is right there. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Jason Patton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Pulled toward right center field. McNeil is after it. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeff Lopez. He reached on a single in his first try. And that's in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Sliders in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes. And the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Jake Hart, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rockhounds are out in front, 1-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Edmund Stewart.
Designated hitter, Edmund.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Ramon Vega, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Into the box now, Lewis McNeil, as he rips it on the ground to second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Rick Kirkland.
Digging in now, Rick Kirkland. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, Giro, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Into the box, Jared Quintana.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready with the 0-1. Bounce it to the left side. He's got it. And he'll go to short way to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Rockhounds lead it 2-0. Standing in, Rob Spears. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this will be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Drilled on the ground is short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Ty Spano.
In now, Ty Spano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Goin is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ken McClure.
So digging in now, Ken McClure. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Vega is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 2-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Roderick Goyne. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Lined hard toward right center. Lopez patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Tom Shim.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Doug Ramirez.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, Steven.
Digging in once again, Steven Rosales. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Shim leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Right at the 3rd baseman, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Vinny Busby. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Hit down the 3rd base line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off wrong.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the 1st out of the inning.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Stepping in now, Sergio Urban. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Brock Lopez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Edmund Stewart, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he missed with a breaking ball up there, and that's a mistake he won't get away with, as this ball is long gone. A solo shot here to left, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Rafael Manzanillo takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Into the box, Ramon Vega. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left as they move on top 4-0.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
In now, Lewis McNeil, as he sends it on the ground to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Stepping in now, Rick Kirkland, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. That's through another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Standing in now, Jared Quintana, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Now at the plate, Broderick Doyne, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. This is pulled into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 7th inning coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 4-0. Back here on the show. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Into the box, Jason Hatton. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
And they're hoping one hit turns into maybe 2 or 3, I'm sure.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jeff Lopez.
Into the box now, Jeff Lopez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. McNeil will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, second baseman, Jake Park.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Park. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. A jumping catch at second for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting, third baseman, Rob Spears.
Standing in, Rob Spears from the stretch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Park, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Into the box now, Ty Spano. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Number 57 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 57.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. Called strike 2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side.
The traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in and looking for more, Tom Shim. He singled his last time up.
Left fielder, Tom Shim.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down the third baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Flying toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Throwing to second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasted this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Into the box, Doug Ramirez.
And he hits it hard to the right side.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Ruben is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now in the box, Edmund Stewart.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
The relay throw. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
In now, Ramon Vega.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's your set it, Zero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so he can find a gap or find one down the line. Maybe he can do it, and he was going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Stepping in now, Lewis McNeil.
Swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Rick Kirkland.
Stepping in, Rick Kirkland. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. Vega over at second. McNeil at first, 2 out in the inning. Fastball called for strike 2. looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the money. Has decided for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double here to start the 8th.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the fielder.
Stepping into the box, Sergio Rubin. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brock Lopez.
Coming to the plate now, Brock Lopez. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Line to the right side. Doing is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping in, Jared Quintana.
Leading off for Midland, catcher, Jared Quintana.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
Standing in now, Broderick Doing.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
Man, they're just piling it on now. That RBI triple makes it a 7-run lead. It's hard enough to come back from a 7-run deficit in football. You can't score any touchdowns in this game.
Into the box, Tom Shim. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, however, strike one.
3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
As a look, now the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 8-0.
Now batting,
Riding in once again, Doug Ramirez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set with the 0-1. Line drive, base hit.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to first, and they get them both.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Ready for another chance. Edmund Stewart. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Chopped to third. Spears is there. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. The Rockhounds lead it 8-0. So coming to the plate, Jason Patton starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Soft liner towards center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
In now, Jeff Lopez. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now back, second baseman, Jake Park.
Now at the plate, Jake Park. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Patton, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Tries to save the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Rob Spears, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Ramirez is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, this might not have been.
And our Rockhounds win it.
Have to go 7 outs to get the save, but hey, he did, and he iced the victory.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Midland Rockhounds earn the win with a big 20-hit attack. Max Stone takes home the win. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
And so with the first game completed of this 4-game set, the Rockhounds take game 1 of the 4-game series against the Frisco RuffRiders. Well, tomorrow night we'll have a late gameplay stream, even though it is going to be a late hour gameplay stream, as the stream could be on at least 10 or 10:45, but we'll see what goes from there. Well, after this 4-game series, we will have another 4-game set. And that's with the Midland Rockhounds taking on the Corpus Christi Hooks in a 4-game set. And most likely that will conclude the South Division, also the North Division titles. Well, anyway, guys, I do wish that San Antonio would have made the 2018 Division Series, but for them moving up AAA, they were eliminated from the 2018 Division Series circuit. So that means they are disqualified from the AA Texas League, while we still hunt for another Texas League team to join in 2019. We do believe that the Trenton Thunder will be the right one for our AA Texas League family, where we can have a total of 4, or we still might have 3 in the Texas League division. In the South Division, and most likely with San Antonio now out of the picture and Amarillo becoming one of the North Divisions for Northwest Arkansas, the Travelers, Springfield, Tulsa, and the Arkansas Travelers. And most likely they will join in the North Division, become a 5-division team, because they're in the panhandle of Texas. While most likely the Rockhounds and Frisco and Corpus Christi will be the only ones in the South Division series. But, you know, now Trenton Thunder, we might see them in the 2019 season. And most likely 2019 to 2020, given them their 2-year contract for the AA Texas League and their replacement over the San Antonio Missions, they might just fit in perfectly. Well, we are deciding after 2020 or 21, during those, or maybe 2021, I'm not really sure if it'll be possible or not, but we'll find out. But here's the theory, guys. After the 2020 season, we could find another team that could take the place of the Trenton Thunder. The Trenton Thunder is the backup team for the San Antonio Missions AA, affiliate for the former San Diego Padres, or they could help us find the Amarillo team, which Amarillo now is affiliated for the Padres, the former San Antonio team that was relocated. Well, I know you guys are probably tired of me talking about what just went on with San Antonio and for them getting transferred to Amarillo. Well, before we go, let's go over runs, hits, and errors. First for the victorious Midland Rockhounds, 8 runs on 20 hits, no errors. For Frisco, no runs, 6 hits, and no errors. The losing pitcher for the Frisco RuffRiders, Sylvester Van Buren. Winning pitcher goes to Max Stone, and the save goes to JB Wendelken. Well, this will just about do it for Midland Rockhounds baseball. Final from the Rockhounds, 8-0 over the Frisco RuffRiders. And we shut them out in the first game of our 4-game set. Well, have a good night, stay warm, because I know it's cold outside. We hope we'll see y'all again tomorrow if you tune in. So anyway, have a good night, everybody.